KBMONSTER, welcome back. I know you hear the music. Tequila Love. We left off. We was being something. We know we kidnapped. Okay, we know we kidnapped, and I forgot the names of the people, but we kidnapped by this one girl, and we worried about another girl that's probably kidnapped by the yandere, and we're in the hospital, and we've been there for a few days or weeks or months. Who knows? But we're gonna continue it. Let me go to load. Okay, reloading. Thursday, August 7th. Try to read louder. I think I wasn't reading as loud as I should have. So let me just put this closer. I can't just sit here waiting. I've got to wait. I will, but I feel like I can't wait either. I'm gonna try to read fast, but every time I read fast, I mess up on my words. I'm doing nothing. It's eating me up. My stomach is empty long enough. It starts eating itself. Do you know that? I know that. If I don't do something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. We left off of this, so we left off of this. I went to my last checkpoint, so we left off of this. I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll help me make sense of things. Right now, my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind, like flies around my toad, whatever that is. I want my mind to be clear, to do what I'm going to do, and to do it properly. My mind needs to be clear, unclouded. This note is small, but I think I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story. So here it goes, everything. Okay. I'm just confused. Oh, man. Okay, we're back. I kind of messed up on like, you see in the editing. So it's gonna be some real edits in the first part because of what just happened. But yeah. So I met Anna. I met her again after so many years in the store where I worked. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It could have been. She must have been following me. First time she came in, I was at the cash register. Gosh. She walked straight up to me, cutting in line. An old woman was busy counting her change and didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there a while staring at me. Okay, that's weird. Then she said, No, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already too much of that woman in my mind, in my life. See, this is why I don't read too fast. I got to start with someone else. Someone I miss. Grace. Oh, okay. Ooh. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. She was and still is a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. I hated most people. Most things. So he's kind of like the anime character. The anime protagonist. I was a real a-hole. I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever a coworker invited me somewhere, I toned them down. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, but then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. It worked fine for a while, but then, it's just the life of the protagonist, man. You can't stay away from girls like that forever, Time, love, putting you in situations where you don't want to be in, but you're in, so, Then came the day we really talked for the first time. Guess it's about to show us how that R interacted. Okay. I like the working fit. Was restocking the shelves alongside an old crazy long hair man. Wow, when Grace came along, I didn't even look at her. Instead, I became very interested in stocking cans of food onto the lower shelves. I waited for her to leave. Of course she didn't. She just like, I'll wait. Okay, I'm done. You can't. I'm done. You can switch with me, all right? You can go help Sushi. I already did that. Did the bottom shelves there. Don, the old man thanked her and left. Oh, that's the old man. I thought it was him. I was like, huh? And Grace started walking next to me. Of course, it's gonna make conversation. It's so weird. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't walk in peace. Just hope being there made me upset. I had to say something. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Should I do in a girl voice? Can she take a hint? I thought then. Yeah, it's his back, you know? What? Don backs hosts a lot, so I asked him to switch. You know, that's why I might do stretches, you know, I gotta get my back tough, you know, in case when I get old. Or when I get old. Oh, I see. He has trouble with the lower shelf, so I get it. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. Okay. Alright then. We went on restocking in silence for about another minute. I know you don't I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I'm weird, bothering on purpose. No, I don't care. So I'm sorry. I sigh. Who says I don't like you? Huh? Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. That's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Freaking idiot. If I could go back in time, I would punch myself in the mouth. I would. So you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Haha, just kidding. I can see what type of girl she is. But if you ever watch anime, you know what type of girl she is. If you don't, then you out of luck. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'd leave me alone, and I thought now that she knows I prefer it that way. But she didn't. I've always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though, for her own sake. Hope she can forgive me. You know? Yonder ways. Oh, okay. Writing about the past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I'm with. And thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled is giving me the courage. She got hope because of me, so I will do anything to make her happy and safe. Like a good boyfriend should. The weather was nice out today. Yeah, too bad you stuck in the hospital. The sky was blue, of course it was. There was a tiny window on the wall to my left. I can look through it if I want. Wait, I read that wrong. I can look through it if I twist my head around. Oh, you had to say that. A small patch of the sky, the only beautiful thing around here. That and my memories of her. He really loved Grace, like our man. Look at her, beautiful. Hi, Jack. Hi. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Let's give it our all today. The only reason I'm yelling like this in the mic just to make sure y'all don't hear me, because I sounded a bit, I don't know. It didn't sound like y'all can really hear me as much. So I'm yelling. Okay, I'm yelling today. Let's give it our, all today. Yep, let's do that. He like, I don't want to be talking to you, so why are you talking to me? Your uniform is kind of all wrinkly, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it is. I haven't got an iron, so. Jeez, you're really hopeless, aren't you? I wouldn't go that far. What are you, my girlfriend? I mean, I'm down with that. I could iron your clothes for you if you said pretty please. Who do you think I am? August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and more, and talking to me more and more and more. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye, and how are you doing at first. Eventually, they grew to full conversations. Well, I say full conversations, they were still pretty bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I'm surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Because you like her. Admit it, Jack, you like her. Hey, Jack. There was this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. So how about it? So how about we go there after work today? To relax. I'm down to relax if you are. And when she asked me out for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying sure. Oh, see, a girl can't warm a guy's heart. Just takes time. I wonder how long it took him, like the people like to draw this. How do you like it here? It's nice. It's all right, I guess. He's so just like one of the. I swear, but if you watch anime, you would know what type of protagonist he would be. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh well, I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it would be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. Oh, ordered Jack a Coke. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. Oh, that's cool. Our drinks came quickly. I mean, they're just drinks. They were cool and patiently sweet, but I couldn't enjoy mine. Partially sweet? Best of my words today. I was in a bad mood. Why? You just said you was happy. The waitress had giggled while taking my order, and I took it as an insult, or it was something else just as dumb. This dude was really mad because the waitress was like, I can't remember exactly. Feels good to relax after a long day at work, doesn't it? I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I snapped my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said nothing. I'm just not cut out for this stuff. Me neither. I am. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to drink it if you don't want to. I don't mean that. I mean all this. I gestured at everything around us. Doing things with people. Huh? Why? You wouldn't get it even if I explained it. We're just too different. I've had enough. I had a rough life. Really, I'm sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to It would be a shame not to do fun things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How can you say that? We barely even been out here for 10 minutes. I just know. She didn't even seem happy. I just said that. So you want to leave? I'd actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Oh yeah? Yes. If you keep going on like this, you're never going to have any fun in your life. So promise me you at least give being with me a chance. What do you mean by that? You want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least another hour. Ooh, that's kind of tight. My schedule, you know. Oh, a whole hour? Please? He like, should I really do this? Should I really stay with this woman for a whole hour? Fine, I can do an hour. Thank you. You won't regret it. Yes, sure. Hey, you know, I'm just doing a woman voice. It's just natural. It just seems natural to me, so I'm just doing it. It seemed like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite of me. I was going to stare at it for the whole hour, counting down the minutes. Then when the hour passed, I would get up and just leave. Simple as that. But something has happened. You had a conversation and you loved it. That's what happened. Grace was having trouble. I had never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was just sitting there barely saying anything. Bro, don't you hate when you haven't, like, even on the phone, you have a conversation with somebody. Let's take the berry out the bush. They called you. You have a conversation with somebody. They just yeah, okay, You up here making conversation the whole entire time. They giving weak answers or like barely no answer at all. And then when you do something else, they get salty and expect you to be like, oh, why you ain't talking to me? Because you don't know how to conversate. But I swear, half of the people of this generation do not know how to start a conversation or keep a conversation going. I hated doing that. I just tell people now, if you don't have nothing to talk about, don't call me. Because every time they say they have something to talk about, I always still end up carrying a conversation. Like, bro, if you don't have nothing to talk about, just don't call. You can just text me. How about that? You could like, do that in a text. Because it seems like people know how to say everything in a text, but when it comes to talking, they don't know what they're doing. I just realized, okay, yeah. I was acting all grumpy too. That couldn't have been helped. Back in the store with so many distractions around us, it had been easy for us to chat with me every so often, a few words here and there. I hadn't had too much back then besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, it simply couldn't work like that. I'm kind of messing my words, I feel like. After more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at her drink instead of me. She was mostly woking up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to my mind, no matter how stupid. I don't know why I did it. I feel so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter, or unlike the past me. Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace, or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know, maybe it was both. The reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed no matter what. I try to do like another video on like another game that requires me to read, but I was messing up the words so much that I was just like, I'm gonna wait to do that. Okay, I think I read that part already. No, it wasn't even a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that. Like the first that wouldn't unclitch. Oh, what is wrong with me? But now I found I could relax it little by little. Before I knew, I really was having fun in this girl's presence, talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What do I remember is that I had more fun than I had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We just stayed there for hours longer. Look at that. Simple as that. Started a conversation, she kept the conversation going. That's how you do it. People take notes. I don't remember one thing we talked about actually. We somehow got on the topic of family. What is your family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's actually I don't really talk with other people that are like that all that much. I hang out with them. We're outside of work. I'm kind of alone at a lot of the time. What, really? Yeah, haha. This surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me, but you're so friendly with the people at the store. That's all it is. It's not like that. It's not that I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're going to tone out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you use someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really weird. You are. I'm sorry. No. I don't think you are. It makes sense. What you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really, really hope you understand that, and I'm so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. You just met me. Pump the brakes. Relax. We went for drinks and again next week and then once more the week after. We went for, oh, that's the same thing. The week after that, we had dinner together at the crazy little restaurant we could offer to eat. I tried to express hope by ordering wine. I never had wine. Was it red wine? It was disgusting, but I had to guess it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass of wine. Anyway, I would have been like, this. If it's not red wine, I'm good. I even said it was delicious. Then Grace tried some and told me it was spoiled, and she teased the heck out of me for that. I wasn't bitter about it. I laughed along. Strange how quickly people can change sometimes. Yeah, when you find the right one, it's just, like that. Simple. Soon we started going out more and more to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. I mean, gotta save the money, got budget, gotta pay bills. We took a lot of walks together too, and one of them we even went to the movies. Oh, okay. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. You see how that happened? You see that? You get to know a person, then boom, relationship status. Easy. What am I? What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh, that's how it is. That's how it went. So y'all just, sure. Okay, let's go. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she was still living with her family. I know for a while that something had happened, something that she hadn't shared with anyone before, but when she told me what it was, a few of things she said, I shouldn't write that down here. It feels wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone finds this journal? I had never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. I know. God, I feel like an idiot. After I told you I had a rough. No, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles and I've got mine. I know, but can't we do something? There's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep looking forward. Yeah, I know. Stay strong. I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. I told her that I'd protect her and keep her safe forever, and I meant it. I've seen somebody play this game before. That's how I found out about it, and it was free. But I kind of forgot a lot about it, and I feel to her, but that comes later. For now, I figure I should tell her what my own troubles have been. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I managed to keep quiet about my past. I had only alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. But nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, that not exactly nothing. But my teen years are fuzzy, and everything before that is like it doesn't exist. What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one. If you did have a family, they would have reached out to you. If they didn't reach out to you, then I don't think that's family. I wasn't in a lot of situations before I turned 18. Oh, Jack, I tell you about those times if you don't want to, or if you want to, but there's not a lot to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. I wish I could tell you everything about my life. I really do, but I can't. That's fine. Why are you sad? We can make movies now. Let's start a family. Did you ever try to find out about my life before then? Yeah. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. I just never feel like it, I guess. Must have known even back then that some memories are best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember if I could. But you're fine with it. Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the time you can remember then. It's all about making new memories anyway. Forget family, forget whoever in his past. It's all about making new memories and Yeah, that's all. So I went on to tell her about the few bland memories I had. Okay. Chapter 3. Well, we're going to end it here. I'm going to end it every chapter, so these videos are going to be pretty short. But thanks for watching. You know, more is coming, all right? More is coming. Do not worry. And peace out.
Hold like a puff around, and she left the lane so you tag along, and your mother never got along, so you stay repeated on the same old song.